I bought a new car. Also, welcome to another video. So I am finally pulling my finger out, making some content of the new rig. So pretty much Autobahn had one rack boot. I need two. We're going to replace one and replace another one when it gets here. And then I also want to finish off my exhaust and I guess show you guys the Civic. So yeah, got another EK, GLI, got a Hectic Samurai sword shifter, a working handbrake and a jet lighter. I've already done some things to it, so I've done the axle back exhaust, I put a mic in, came with this deck which is pretty cool. It's got Skyline floor mats because I seem to put those in all my cars. Power windows, which is sick. Now I don't have an unlimited supply, it's just the same pair of floor mats from the R34. I want that lighter. So some of you might remember back in the day I had a red EK. I decided it's time to rebuild it, so this is it. This one's in a lot better condition paint wise. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Needs a wash. It's been raining heaps the last few days. It's got a fair few dents and that, but it'll be fine. So pretty much what I've done to the car already is fix that front lip because it was falling off. Put a new thing on the bumper, that like protector bumper thing. The JDM Hectic Boy number plate Bendy Danny Boy thing. I've been given full detail. Doesn't really look great at the moment because it's dirty as shit. Came with coilovers, but I lowered those, done the axle back, and yeah. Is a tilty boy. Alright, so what we're doing here, we're replacing this rack boot. It's a tad fucked. So what you're going to have to do is jack up the car, put it on stands. Not interesting enough to film. Crack your tire rod end bolt, which in metric sizes, I don't have it. So I used a 7, 8. I don't know, I'm not American, I don't talk American. So you use an American Yeehaw spanner, open ender, to crack that loose. Or you can use a Street Machine Special of Carnage, a Scott Taylor adjustable spanner. So yes, next you take that split pin out from in there, which is covered in schmutz. I love second-hand cars. And then I believe it's a 14, we'll find out in a second. And then bash it with a hammer until it pops loose, tire it end off, and yes, we'll get further onto that in a hoovin' schmoovin'. Also, I have coilovers, I think I already said that, and fancy boy brake. Oh boy, was I way off. Is a fucking 17. So, just crack that loose. I already cracked it loose. Then you can do your thing. Take the castle nut off. And make sure you either have new split pins or you can reuse your old ones. Might clean that nut up later. My split pin's a bit how you going, so I might bash that with a hammer if my ones I found in the shed the other day don't fit. So now you just get a hammer, bash it about there so you don't damage anything, and the shock will, as if it doesn't come up, yeah, the shock will just bust that loose and the tire will come out. And then you can unscrew it, but I'll get to some more information when I get to that point. Hoovin'! You'll want to see me struggle. Eventually you give up and just use a castle nut and bash it from the bottom. So if that doesn't work, put the nut on a few threads and fucking one hit wonders. And yeah, you always put it on the bottom so you don't ruin the castle part. So go and then you bash it from in there. That way it doesn't destroy your threads. Spin your hub out the way, and then can you see? So the alignment's already fucked on this car, so I'm not overly fussed, but try and keep it the same. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's about 6 threads behind this nut here. So you unscrew your tie rod end. You could always count how many turns. I'm not at the moment, but hey, I can go back and watch the video. Tie rod end's off. And my phone's ringing. BRB boys. Alright, so now the hard part for filming, right at the end there, where it's pitch black and you can't see where the boot goes onto the rack itself. There's like a cable tie, got to cut that and then that boot will slide straight off. So I'm not going to film that because it's going to be way too hard. Alright, so the boot can come off now. Take this little... That looks dodgy as shit. Anyone who works on Hondas or may have worked on Ecos when they were new, is this legit? Bruh. Also, there's a little breather thing over there as well, so you can sort of see it right there. I don't know if you guys can. So now's a good time to clean up some shit. Also, don't forget to take this off like I nearly did. This here is just part of the boot what broke, what holds it onto the end of the tie rod. So, I don't know if you can do it from here, or if you have to do it from under the car, we'll find out. Probably under the car would help. Okay. Okay, so change of plans. Let's get this fucking thing off. May fuck my alignment by doing this, needs one anyway. Doesn't really bother me. Just remember 6 threads from down the back to get it roughly where it was. Get rid of that. Leave this nut off just for now, might make life easier. And go get yourself a razor blade, chop that. Alright, then we'll be back to put the new one on. Alright, so I've cleaned it up best I can with a rag. I've got this Kelpro boot kit, got from Autobahn. So, pretty much, it's a new one. It slides on more or less. And then it also came with 2 cable ties, whether it was meant to or not, I don't know. I'd prefer to use metal ones. Mum just went to Bunnings. Probably should have gone with her, but, you know, whatever. Little breather thingo for it. So let's just slide that up on there. And maybe get comfortable and not do it on your knees. Life easier. Okay. Probably be recommended as well. Put some silicone spray on it. It is rubber after all. Let me do a thing. Spit on it. I spat on it. Please note, no spitting on cars were a part of the making of this video. There you go, so the front part's in place, so now I just got to get under the car, not going to film it, to fit the front side to the rack itself. So I'll put the breather in as well. Can you even see that? I think you can. But yeah, there's a breather looking hose thing. whatever. Yeet, yeet, yeet. I forgot to put grease on it, so I put grease on it. Don't forget to put grease on it. Also, this is a prick to put on, but it's okay because I had to put grease on it, but I forgot. But now there's grease on it. Grease up.
Grease me up, woman!
Okie dokie.
Language warning, language warning, language warning. Parental advision is required. What a fucking... of a job. There is literally next to no room to get your hand in there to push the boot onto the rack. And... oh, whoops. Not that you can see shit over there. That little vacuum... no, not vacuum, fucking breather port. Typical fucking my luck. The rubber is brittle as shit. And just... see, I just snapped some rubber hose right in half. Nice. I started recording while I'm struggling. Oh my god. Penis, hold the camera. Okay. So, the rack boot is now on, finally. I've already put the tie rod back on. I 10 out of 10 recommend going over to Petters or something to get an alignment done, like ASAP. I'm not going to just yet because plan is new coilovers. That said, nothing really wrong with these, like the eBay coilovers, but they're actually pretty comfortable. No, I did not buy eBay coilovers. I bought a car with eBay coilovers. So yeah, that's one rack boot down. Got one to go. That will happen with this coronavirus, I don't know. Fucking waiting for Autobahn to get another one of those in stock and for them to call me and say so yeah, that is that done. So leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscribe, tell your homies. If you're into Hondas, stick around because well, this household has 2 fucking modified Hondas in it, so yeah. Please note, tilty wheel. This jack is amazing, by the way. But yeah, fucking on the topic of the rack boots. So the way I got it onto the rack is I somehow managed to get my thumb on it and just slip it on over. Just keep pushing and pushing and spinning, and it was a prick. It was a real pain in the ass. I don't recommend doing it if I'm honest. But hey, it's cheaper than a mechanic and you get to learn how to do it. So yeah, I guess there's your bonuses and positives of doing work at home. Anyway. Let's get up. Now, scientific proven fact, guys. You work on your car, doesn't matter what you do. You wash your car even. If you put petrol in your car, don't do this at the same time as putting petrol in it, but I'm sure you get what I'm getting at. To make sure it doesn't explode or the mod or repair doesn't fail, have a cigarette. Seriously, if you have a diary, your car will be safe. Especially if you rub grease and shit all over the butt, your lungs will love you. Also, I replaced this flip pan. I've got 2. I found 2 the other day and they fit perfectly, so whatever. So yeah, I'm rambling. Thanks again for watching, guys. Leave a like, subscribe for more VTEC Honda content. This is going to be a pretty sick build and I'm going to try and record all of it. Except for what I've already done. But what I've already done to this I can do to Mum's car or my Misso's car, which is pretty much just detailing stuff, which will be, you know, a pretty good watch. So yeah, stick around, like, subscribe, definitely subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, fucking whatever it is, to stay updated for more. Also to walk around soon. Alright, thanks homies.